everybody.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey. Hey, Les.
Hey,
So,
nice to meet you, Carla.
you know what, Brother Les, cut it out.
I'm gonna start calling you Les now.
Yeah, I like it.
Cut it out. We're friends. I'm sorry. Let me be professional. So anyway, what I want to find out from you guys is I love The Sopranos. Like that is my jam. Anything dealing with mobs and mafiosa, I am that girl. But I want to know what did David Chase say to each and every one of you to make you say yes to this job? And I'll start with Brother Les first.
He said, we'd like to hire you. And I said, I'll be there. I'll be there. No, Carla, you don't get writing like this, and writing is king. The writing is king. Nobody writes like David. So no, there's nowhere I'd rather be than a room where we're going to say these words for the first time to one another. And part of the legacy of that original, of the series of the show, is also the fact that it was such a killer ensemble, pardon the pun. And so the chance to be a part of another group of actors in collaboration was too good to pass up.
Well, I mean, obviously the provenance of the show, of the series, and the brilliance of it, and the huge fan base that it had and everything was, going to be a big inspiration for the film, and was a clear reason to want to be involved. But in fact, he said to me, don't pay any attention to anything that anybody in the series ever said about your character, because they're all liars. So I felt like, the fact that he was giving me this kind of total freedom to invent this character anew, and that this was going to be an autonomous story that was self-contained and something all its own was equally enticing for me. And then it was just like, it was a role of a lifetime that I'd waited 25 years of making movies to be offered. So it certainly wasn't something I was equivocating about.
And dude, you did that. Let me just say that. Okay. You did your thing. Michael, this is like a lineage project for you, a lineage legacy project for you in some respects. So what did David say to you? Because,
I mean, at first I was hesitant to audition. It was just through my reps, and, I hadn't talked to David at all, and I wasn't in a place to turn down a good audition. And I went in and auditioned. And then after about, it was like a 2-month process. It went from being hesitant to being terrified that I wasn't going to get it. And I was more scared that I wasn't going to get it than getting it. And then nightmares of standing in front of David in auditioning rooms, and like 3 months of all this stuff, and final audition comes and I do it, and I get a call an hour later, and David says, hey. Like, hey, he's like, he goes, you did a good job, but it's going to be a while. Oof. And that was about it. And I was like, oh my God, what does that mean? So it's like, okay. And then after about another month of waiting, we got the call, and I was just honored that he trusted me, and stoked that I was going to get to work with Leslie and Alessandro and everyone. So it was a intense process, but ultimately I think the slow burn was really helpful for me.
Dude, talking about making you sweat, that is crazy. Well, that is my time, y'all. I wish I had more time. I have so many more questions, but thank you so very much for making time for me. I appreciate it.
Pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Bye.
Bye.